Hey everyone, this is Senate President Troy Jackson.
So this week we're back in the legislature. Monday was obviously Martin Luther King Day. I had the honor of going to an event remembering his life, talking about the issues in this country still and how we can make life better for people of all different races and creeds. So at the state address, it was really nice to have Governor Mills talk about the bill we passed last year that was mine about Penobscot McCrum, creating a processing facility in Washburn. It's really nice to have a shout out like that, for something that's such a statewide, big deal for the potato industry. And she also gave a shout out to Senator Erin Herbig for her bill for volunteer firefighters. That's a big deal throughout Maine, people that volunteer for that, and to have, some small retirement at the end. Could be a real incentive for the people that are already doing it, but also to help attract people to something that's so important for so many of our communities. On Wednesday, we had the great opportunity to go to Waldo County. This is part of our Fighting for Maine agenda. It was really a great tour of part of Waldo County, and we're really glad to go with Senator Herbig and see how hard she works for her constituents. That night we ended with a town hall in Searsport, which was really well attended. One of the things that was talked about a lot was the need for high-speed broadband. That's what's going on in the state throughout, all the counties. There's people that are struggling with that. Today I presented a bond in the Appropriations Committee to try and help the Maine School of Math and Science in Limestone. It's time that people of the state of Maine put some money into investing in that campus so that we can continue to have a great education and more kids from around the state and around the country can go there. We also presented a bill today, right to repair, with our smartphones, our laptops, our iPads. You have to go all the way to Portland to get service. Unfortunately, it got turned into at least some confusion about if this was going to include motor vehicles, including farm equipment and forestry. I was very clear when I laid it out that motor vehicles are not included in this legislation. Talking about electronic smartphones and computers, and that is a problem. If you live in Mercer County, you have to go to Portland to get it repaired. That's a problem. And looking at that issue, trying to come up with some result to make it better for people, I think is what our job is.